this sort of thing. Careful now.
What is up everybody, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be going through my team selection for Gameweek 18. The deadline for Gameweek 18 is 6:15 PM on Friday, so make sure you have everything locked in time for the deadline. Before we get into my current team situation and my plans for Gameweek 18, I want to briefly talk about the possible game weeks that may arise in the coming game weeks. All of the information I have on screen has been gathered by Brian Crellin on Twitter, so make sure to give him a follow. As we already know, the Chelsea and Fulham are the only two teams to have a double game week in Gameweek 19. Chelsea play Fulham and City, whilst Fulham play Chelsea and Leicester. However, there is also a possible double game week in Gameweek 20, 21, 22 and 23. These double game weeks are not yet set in stone. However, I do believe it is important to be aware of these possible double game weeks so we can make the best possible decisions for our FPL teams. I will discuss more about the possible double game week fixtures in another video. As you can see on screen, I scored 89 points in Game Week 17, which resulted in me achieving a small green arrow which moved me up to 169k. One of the main positives I can take from this game week was that all my Man United assets returned and looked in great form for the coming fixtures against Wolves and Forest. Chelsea keeping a clean sheet also meant that Kepa returned with him an impressive 9-pointer, which helped my rank massively. However, this game week was also not without its faults. Unfortunately, Almiron returned with an 8-pointer and had his points blocked by Cancelo, who came on in the 60th minute for Man City. The injury to Reece James was also another blow to the team and has left me struggling to decide what to do with him. We will now take a look at my team selection heading into Game Week 18. Starting in nets, we have Kepa, who travels to Nottingham Forest after an impressive 9-pointer against Bournemouth. He should still be guaranteed to start, especially considering Edouard Mendy was not on the bench for Chelsea in their previous fixture. Many FPL managers will be hoping for another clean sheet from Kepa, who has rewarded managers so far. Moving on to my back line, we have the usual suspects of Trippier, Cancelo and Shaw. Newcastle travel to Leeds while City face Everton in Merseyside. These two fixtures should hopefully produce a clean sheet for both players, and any attacking returns would be a welcome bonus. As it stands, I have Shaw starting against Wolves away from home. I've gone for Shaw over Ben White as I believe Wolves pose less of an attacking threat than Brighton would at home against Arsenal. This is a tough call and I may change my mind closer to the deadline. In midfield we have Rashford, KDB, Martinelli and Almiron. After getting burnt by him in the previous game week, Almiron has been promoted to the starting team and faces a Leeds team at home who have struggled to find their form this season. Based off his current form, I will be expecting a return from Almiron. However, knowing FPL like I do, this will be the one game week Almiron blanks. Leading the forward line we have Darwin, Haaland and Martial. I've seen a lot of noise surrounding Nunez after his wasteful performance against Villa during the week. However, I have not considered looking elsewhere for another striker as I believe his time will come and FPL managers will get the returns they desire if they are patient with him. Haaland proved yet again why he is the best FPL asset currently, as he managed a 13-point haul against his native Leeds. The armband will remain on him for the foreseeable future. Martial has also been a player for debate, with many people looking to move him out for Mitrovic. Whilst I have considered this move, I have decided to instead wait and see whether Mitrovic picks up a yellow, which would rule him out for Game Week 19 double game week. I'm happy with Martial at the minute and I have bigger problems to sort out with my team. As I've previously discussed, Reece James being injured has left me with an unfortunate fire to put out. Therefore I have two plans for going forward. The first plan is to take out Reece James and replace him with Newcastle's Botman, who is a great fixture against Leeds at home. This would leave me doubled up in Newcastle defence. However, it is a risk I'm happy to take as I believe Newcastle have a very high chance of keeping a clean sheet against Leeds. The other plan I'm considering is to hold on to Reece James for one more game week and therefore roll the transfer, which would leave me with two free transfers for Game Week 19. By rolling the transfer, I will be able to have more freedom in my Game Week 19 moves and may allow me to downgrade James to Botman and use the funds elsewhere in my team. FPL is a game of patience, and those who are able to hold their nerve and not make rash decisions usually come out on top. However, having said that, I do also believe that James to Botman this week is a good move, and that's why I'm considering it. If the video was helpful, please do leave a like, subscribe, make sure to follow me on Twitter at FPL Father Ted, and again, thanks very much for watching.